What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my experience with MBoards and their direct drive kit. For reference, I am still under 50 miles on the board, but there's going to be updates in the future, hopefully around the 100, 500, and 1,000 mile marks. Alright, first and foremost, I want to be super clear about this. MBoards is not sponsoring this video or influencing it in any sort of way. What you are about to hear is my opinion and my opinion only on their direct drive kit and on their customer service. So let's kick things off with my first impression of the direct drive kit. The specs can be found on MBoards' website, but I will throw up a couple of them real quick. My first time on the board, I actually almost threw myself off of it. There was so much torque. MBoards is working on an adapter for their 150 millimeter pneumatic tires that they have. And I was worried originally that there wouldn't be enough torque to still satisfy my inner speed demon. But with how much torque there is still left in those motors on the 115 millimeter Onswer wheels, I'm not worried about that at all. So far, the top speed stands true. I have personally hit 35 miles an hour, and I can tell that there's still more speed above that, but that's where I start to get a little bit of speed wobbles on the board. So with a bit of practice, I will be able to push this guy hopefully even faster. Before we move into the customer service, I want you all to know that to me, a company's customer service is far more important than their product is. Now, don't get me wrong, if a company continually puts out crap and doesn't listen to their customers in how they can improve that product, then there's gonna be an issue. So, I like to know what I'm buying before I buy it. So I will reach out to companies and ask sometimes a lot of questions about the product. And this is usually my first test for a company. If they have fast and kind responses, that's big to me. And that's often what determines whether or not the company actually gets my money or not. And in this case, MBoards went above and beyond what I generally expect from a company in terms of pre-sale customer service. I asked them a ton of questions, like a ton beforehand. I asked them how much torque there was, if you could do AT wheels with them, how you could DIY them, all before I got my hands on them, all before I had even given them a penny. And they were super willing and super kind to answer all of those questions. So in terms of pre-sale customer service, they get really high regards from me. Their post-sale customer service is actually even better. First off, there were some screws that I had stripped trying to pull off one of the adapters to switch it over to the Kegel cord that they sent me replacements for free of charge. They also helped me when it came to configuring the electronics to make sure nothing overheated or fried. And then lastly, when I went on my first ride after I finished the build, I noticed a motor click, or at least what I thought was a motor click, and reached out to them and got a response within the same day and practically a live chat through email to help try and solve the issue. Eventually we found out that it's actually just the black carb wheels, and they just decide to click for some reason. All in all, my experience with MBoards and their direct drive kit so far has been phenomenal. If you want to check out their site and their products, the link will be down in the description below. And remember, stay stoked, stay safe, and keep shredding.